Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the National EMS Memorial Service. Please stand for the invocation and remain standing for the presentation of colors, Pledge of Allegiance, and our national anthem.
Good evening. In the 40-plus years that I've worked in emergency services, by far the thing I've been asked most is, why do you do what you do? I'm reminded of a short story by Lauren Isley called The Star Thrower. So a man was walking on the beach one morning, noticed a boy who was reaching down, picking up starfish and throwing them in the ocean. As he approached, he called out, "Hello, what are you doing?" The boy looked up and said, "I'm throwing starfish into the ocean." "Why are you throwing starfish in the ocean?" asked the man. "The tide stranded them. If I don't throw them in the water before the sun comes out, they will die." The boy answered, "Surely you realize there are miles of beach and thousands of starfish. You never throw them back. There are too many. You can't make a difference." The boy listened politely and picked up another starfish, and as he threw it back into the ocean, he said, "It made a difference to that one." Please join me in prayer. Gracious God, we've come together this evening to remember and honor our brothers and sisters who have given their lives into service to their communities. Remember that we are made heroes not only by how we give our lives, but also by how we live our lives. We pray your blessing on them, their agencies, friends, and families. We ask all these things in your name. Amen.
Forward!
Ladies and gentlemen, we respectfully ask that you place your right hand over your heart as we pledge allegiance to the symbol of our nation and its freedom. Then, for our national anthem, we ask you to render the appropriate hand salute according to your attire. For those not in uniform and who are not military veterans, the appropriate salute is to continue to place your right hand over your heart.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President of the National EMS Memorial Service, Rachel Tester.
Good evening. Please be seated. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I welcome you to the 2018 National EMS Memorial Service. To the families, thank you for being here. We know this is a bittersweet event, but throughout the weekend of honor, it is our hope that each of you finds strength, healing, and hope. We gather this evening in the shadows of our nation's capital and in the midst of the monuments that honor our nation's heroes. We pause as an EMS community, a brotherhood and a sisterhood, and as a nation to honor those that have given their lives in service to others. In thinking of our honorees, I am reminded of the lyrics of a song, Never Let Go. It opens like this. Can you lay your life down so a stranger can live? Can you take what you need but take less than you give? Could you close every day without the glory and fame? Could you hold your head high if no one knows your name? That's how legends are made, at least that's what they say. We know their names. We speak their names tonight and in the coming days. We honor their names and we honor them through the symbols and the traditions that you will see and experience here tonight. Each family or agency will be presented with a flag that was flown over the United States Capitol. Presented on behalf of a grateful nation, the flag symbolizes the honoree's service to his country and his community. A white rose is given to symbolize the individual's love for others. A special medallion is given to represent their eternal memory. The Tree of Life. The names of those we honor tonight appear on the National EMS Memorial Tree of Life on display here this weekend. The Tree of Life serves as a temporary memorial until a permanent memorial can be built. The Tree of Life represents an oak tree with multiple bronze leaves, each inscribed with the name of one of our honorees. The oak leaf has historically been accepted as a symbol of strength, valor, and solid character. The candle. During the service, a candle burns on stage to represent the light our honorees brought to the world. We will also remember them. Along with our colleagues at the National EMS Foundation, the National EMS Memorial Bike Ride, we are working to ensure that they are remembered. A permanent memorial in the U.S. Capitol area that honors our nation's EMS professionals who died in the line of duty will do just that. It will ensure that they are not forgotten and that they are honored by the people that they served. This year's theme for EMS Week is EMS Strong, Stronger Together. Each year, hundreds of volunteers, speakers, attendees, sponsors, and agencies come together to help make this weekend of honor possible. Indeed, we are stronger together. In addition to the hundreds gathered in this space tonight, there are thousands watching live via internet, live streaming across the country to recognize and to respect our fallen. Whether in person or online, we are honored to have you here this evening. Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, Texas State Emergency Medical Services Director and our keynote speaker, Mr. Joseph Schmiedler.
Good evening. Let me just tell you what a humbling experience is to sit here or stand here and speak to you all tonight. I feel like I came home. I used to be the state EMS director in Pennsylvania, so I met a lot of colleagues that I used to work with, a lot of friends, a part of the family, it seemed like. And now I'm in Texas with a new family, and it's been a great career. And I just can't tell you what an honor it is for me to stand here. To the mothers and fathers, the husbands and wives, the family and friends, I want to say how sorry I am for your loss. There are no words that I could say that would reduce the pain you felt that day and you feel every day. I understand how hard our choice was for you to make EMS our career. I do understand how many birthdays we messed up, how many holidays we messed up, how many gatherings, vacations, simple, normal conversations that we weren't listening, that we were someplace else. We were listening to the scanner, or we were thinking about what went wrong that day. But one thing I can assure you, that tonight we are listening, and we will be listening tomorrow and into the future. We are here to support you and to help you. As your heart hurts, our heart hurts, and together we will get to some normal somehow. Today we will add oak leaves to 36 brothers and sisters from 11 states onto the tree of life from the past years. These brave heroes died from medical emergencies or trauma, and they lost and these losses need to be examined, studied, and learned from so they can be reduced. Our goal must be to stop putting leaves on the tree of life. To the Muddy Angels, thank you for riding for those who could not. Your ride brings attention to the brothers and sisters that gave all. I know how hard the ride can be, but I also know that as you ride, another rider can place their hand on your back, or that person that you wear around your neck is helping you make it up the next hill. So thank you for doing that, and please continue to do that. You might notice tonight that I'm wearing the ID from EMT David Soder from the Harrisburg area of Pennsylvania. On February 16, 2007, David was responding to a dispatch with a colleague. The vehicle they were traveling went out of control and hit a tree. David left behind a wife and 4 daughters. David's colleagues wrote, "We can only hope that it was because God needed a shift covered that he chose such a dedicated young man. Our loss is truly his gain." I wear this ID tonight to remember David, but I also hang it in my office to remember the danger that you all do every single day. In 2016, the CDC reported over 2,200 injuries or illnesses caused by this profession. And if you just listen to the news, and I wrote here, just listen to the news last night, just listen to the news yesterday of the danger that we put ourselves in just every single day. Today, this is a different world than it was when I first started in emergency medical services in 1974. And I truly do add the gray hair just so I look more distinguished when I meet with you all. But the threats continue, and the dedication to EMS personnel step up to provide the care to their neighbors and to their communities. This year, you saw the best of the best in emergency service responding to hurricanes, floods, major snowstorms, wildland fires, and mass shootings, and many other kind of disasters. We witnessed emergency personnel working together for the betterment of mankind. In Texas, every 7 seconds, there is an EMS dispatch, and that is repeatedly throughout this nation. Our mission has to be to provide the best care, but also to return home safely after your shift. We all must commit to a true culture of safety. We need to learn from these losses, and we need to prevent these in the future. To the family and friends of our lost brothers and sisters, please know that we're with you in our thoughts and our prayers. We say thank you for your loved ones who gave it all. To the dedicated EMS workforce, please remember, take care of your patient, take care of your partner, take care of yourself. But most important is to take care of the people that take care of you, because at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. I wish God's blessings and protections for everyone here, to our EMS community, and to our nations, and I thank you for this opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting during tonight's ceremony, Casey Reed, representing PHI Aeromedical. Scott Studebaker, representing City of Pittsburgh Bureau of EMS. Richard Bernstein, representing Ross Westview EMS Association, Pennsylvania. Don Holmes, representing Hackensack University Medical Center, New Jersey. And the reader of the roll call of honorees, National EMS Memorial Service Director Steve Worth, also representing Hampton Township Fire Rescue, Pennsylvania.
EMT Yadira Arroyo, Fire Department, City of New York, EMS Division, New York, New York. Last call, March 16, 2017. Accepting Ali Hernandez, aunt. AJ Hernandez, uncle. Rose Acedo, aunt. Judith Casado, cousin. Vanessa Hernandez, cousin. Lieutenant Vanessa Occasion, colleague. Monique Williams, surviving EMS partner. Liz Farron, colleague. Alec Tull, colleague. Daniel Walker, colleague. Arthur Prasad, colleague. And Kyle Barberi, colleague. Paramedic John Trey Auld III, Pafford Air 1, Pine Bluff, Louisiana. Last call, November 19th, 2017. Accepting Kim Auld, mother. John Auld, father. Tyler Auld, brother. Paramedic Lieutenant Mario Bastidas, Fire Department of the City of New York, EMS Division, New York, New York. Last call, April 1, 2017. Accepting Penelope Bastidas, wife. Lucy Baez Dills, sister-in-law. Greg Dills, brother-in-law. Paramedic Paul Bisaw, American Medical Response, Jupiter, Florida. Last call, June 1st, 2017. Accepting Dawn Witherspoon Bisaw, wife. Allison Bisaw, daughter. Ambulance attendant David Blausen, Wilkins Churchill Rescue 1, Wilkinsburg, Pennsylvania. Last call, August 5th, 1971. Accepting Andrew Blanco, colleague. Chuck Arendt, colleague. Chuck Fair, colleague. Pilot Michael Bolin, Pafford Air 1, Pine Bluff, Louisiana. Last call, November 19, 2017. The Alt family is accepting on behalf of Jamie Bolin, his wife, and Jack Bolin, his son, via FaceTime. Emergency Physician Christopher J. Bashi, Ohio Disaster Medical Assistance Team. Last call, September 12, 2017. Accepting Amy Bashi, wife. Jen Bashi, daughter. Jacob Bashi, son. Pilot Jeffrey Burke, Duke Life Flight, Clayton, North Carolina. Last call, September 8, 2017. Accepting Dina Burke, wife. Isabella Burke, daughter. Jason Burke, son. Kenneth Best, uncle. Milani Best, aunt. Jody Books, cousin. Matthew Books, cousin. Morgan Books, cousin. George Laming, friend. Diane Laming, friend. Guy Rendell, friend. Matt Sanders, colleague and best friend. Charlene Sanders, friend. Madeline Sanders, friend. Hayden Sanders, friend. Dave Steele, friend. Renee Borghese, director of Duke Life Flight. Rion Hahn, colleague, and Christina Shelton, colleague. EMT, Marina Gail DeSteno Shalene, Health East Medical Transportation, St. Paul, Minnesota. Last call, October 9, 2017. Accepting Dan Shalene, father, Linda Shalene, mother, and Miranda Shalene, daughter. EMT, Michael Collins, MedStat EMS, Chickasaw County, Mississippi. Last call, February 21st, 2017. Accepting Gwen Collins, wife, Chandler Collins, grandson, Peyton Collins, grandson, Brad Collins, son, Ray Collins, son. Critical Care EMT, Roderick Coda, R.B. Lawrence Ambulance, Canton, New York. Last call, July 5th, 2017. Accepting Patsy Coda, wife, Karen Betts, daughter, Ronald Betts, son-in-law. ambulance driver Margaret DeVere, American Red Cross, New York City, New York. Last call, October 24th, 1918. Accepting is the National EMS Memorial Service Honor Guard. Critical care paramedic Lahiri Garcia, American Medical Response, Jupiter, Florida. Last call, June 1st, 2017. Accepting, Julie Garcia, wife. David Anderson, brother-in-law. Diane Carson, sister-in-law. First responder, Frank Hafner, Alamunchee Green First Aid Squad, Andover, New Jersey. Last call, June 8, 2015. Accepting, Betty Jean Hafner, wife, Gary Hafner, son, and Deborah Scarlatelli, daughter. Paramedic Michael Hahn, United States Department of State, Dunloring, Virginia. Last call, September 18, 2017. Accepting, Samantha Hahn, wife. Ed Hahn, father. Linda Hahn, mother. Paramedic Mark Harris, Fire Department of the City of New York, New York, New York, May 13, 2017. Accepting is the National EMS Memorial Service Honor Guard. Flight Nurse Christopher Harrison, Duke Life Flight, Clayton, North Carolina. Last call, September 8, 2017. Accepting, Casey Harrison, wife, Abigail Harrison, daughter, Lily Harrison, daughter, as well as representatives of the Duke Life Flight team. Ambulance Attendant John Hoy, United States Army Hospital, Youngstown, Ohio. Last call, August 13, 1944. Accepting is the National EMS Memorial Service Honor Guard. Ambulance Attendant Peter J. Kelly, Methodist Hospital Ambulance, New York City, New York. Last call, February 6, 1953. Accepting the National EMS Memorial Service Honor Guard. Ambulance Attendant John Letty, Long Island College Hospital, New York City, New York. Last call, July 31st, 1919. Accepting Rosemary McCormick, cousin. EMT Krista McDonald, Southeast Hardin EMS, Ridgeway, Ohio. Last call, October 14, 2017. Accepting Ted McDonald, husband. Jenny Strickland, sister. Norma Jean Ansley, daughter. Ambulance Mechanic Corey Moore, R.B. Lawrence Ambulance, Canton, New York. Last call, July 5th, 2017. Accepting the National EMS Memorial Service Honor Guard. Ambulance Attendant Mrs. Charles Mayer, Women's Motor Corps of American Ambulance Service, New York City, New York. Last call, February 13, 1919. Accepting National EMS Memorial Service Honor Guard. Pilot Michael Murphy, Penn Star, Franklinville, New Jersey. Last call, May 25th, 2017. Accepting Erica Murphy, wife. Janet Murphy, mother. Michael Murphy, father. And Megan Collins, sister. Flight Paramedic Misty Nicholson, Rico Aviation, Amarillo, Texas. Last call, April 28, 2017. Accepting Judy Nicholson, mother. London Nicholson, daughter. Ambulance Surgeon Roger W. Ogburn, New York City Bellevue and Allied Hospital, New York City, New York. Last call, July 24, 1927. Accepting the National EMS Memorial Service Honor Guard. Flight Nurse Scott Allen Riola, Rico Aviation, Amarillo, Texas. Last call, April 28, 2017. Accepting: Melissa Limmer Riola, wife; Dominic Riola, father; Carla Riola, mother; Dylan Riola, brother; Tyler Riola, brother; Zachary Riola, brother; Natalie Riola, cousin; Lynn Lee Riola, cousin; Robert Riola, uncle; Renee Gecki, aunt; Kathy Limmer, mother-in-law; Peter Limmer, father-in-law; and Thomas Limmer, brother-in-law. EMT Rose Scott, Fire Department of the City of New York, EMS Division, New York City, New York. Last call, September 11, 2001. Accepting the National EMS Memorial Service Honor Guard. Pilot Robin Shaw, Rico Aviation, Amarillo, Texas. Last call, April 28, 2017. Accepting: Shelley Shaw, wife; Rod Alfred, brother; Linda Alfred, sister-in-law; Barbara Christ, mother; Rhonda Thomas, sister-in-law; and Michael Turner, cousin. Flight Nurse Crystal Solinger, Duke Life Flight, Smithville, North Carolina. Last call, September 8, 2017. Accepting, husband, Robert Solinger. Sister-in-law, Jeannie Solinger. Sister-in-law, Linda Toller. And nephew, Christopher Toller. Flight Nurse James Spruill, Pafford Air 1, Suligent, Alabama. Last call, November 19, 2017. Accepting, Kevin Shatosky, friend and colleague. Paramedic Lieutenant Edith Torres, Fire Department of the City of New York, EMS Division, New York City, New York. Last call, February 8, 2017. Accepting, Nicole Torres, wife. Edith Torres, mother. Jose Torres, father. Jose Torres Jr., brother. Gabriela Torres, niece, and Justin Torres, nephew. Ambulance driver Patty Travers, Bellevue Hospital Ambulance Service, New York City, New York. Last call, July 7, 1901. Accepting the National EMS Memorial Service Honor Guard. Paramedic Robert Vetter, Mon Valley EMS, Monessen, Pennsylvania. Last call, May 27, 2017. Accepting the National EMS Memorial Service Honor Guard. Paramedic Gregory Wenzel, First Aid and Safety Patrol EMS, Lebanon, Pennsylvania. Last call, March 7, 2017. Accepting Jennifer Wenzel, wife. Dalton Wenzel, son. Emergency Vehicle Operator Greg Williams, R.B. Lawrence Ambulance, Canton, New York. Last call, July 5th, 2017. Accepting Ann Williams, wife. Kelly Zakarauskas, daughter. Jonathan Zakarauskas, son-in-law.
the supermarket flowers from the windowsill. I threw the day-old tea from the cup. Packed up the photo album Matthew had made, memories of a life that's been loved. Took the get-well-soon cars and stuffed animals, poured the old ginger beer down the sink. Dad always told me, don't you cry when you're down, but Mom, there's a tear every time that I blink.
Oh, I'm in pieces, it's tearing me up, but I know a heart that's broke is a heart that's been loved.
So I'll sing hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. When I fell down, you'd be there holding me up. Spread your wings as you go, and when God takes you back, you say hallelujah, you're home. I've left the pillows, made the bed, stacked the chairs up, folded your nightgowns neatly in a case. John said he'd drive, then put his hand on my cheek and wiped a tear from the side of my face.
I hope that I see the world as you did, 'cause I know a life with love is a life that's been lived.
So I'll sing hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. When I fell down, you'd be there holding me up. Spread your wings as you go, and when God takes you back, you say hallelujah, you're home. Hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. You got to see the person I have become. Spread your wings, and I know that when God takes you back, you say hallelujah, you're home.
Laughter is the only thing that'll keep you sane. And this world is crying more and more every day. Don't let evil get you down in this madness spinning round and round. I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. Some people say faith is a child it's Christmas Day. Sing me a song, sing me a melody, sing out loud, you're a symphony. I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. Take courage when the road is long. Don't ever forget you are never alone. I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. Oh yeah, I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. Oh yeah, I want you to live forever underneath the sky so blue. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Attention all units operating on this frequency. In conjunction with the National EMS Memorial Service now occurring, this agency will observe a moment of radio silence in honor of those members of our nation's emergency medical services who have made the ultimate sacrifice and given their lives in the line of duty. Please stand by unless you have an emergency. This concludes our moment of silence. Thank you. Please resume normal radio traffic.
beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans wide with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the retirement of the colors. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, President of the National EMS Memorial Service, Jana Williams.
As we near the end of tonight's service, we would again like to offer our most sincere condolences, our deepest gratitude, and finally a simple reflection. Richard Attenborough once said, "There is a light in this world, a healing spirit more powerful than any darkness we may encounter. We sometimes lose sight of this force when there is suffering and too much pain. Then suddenly, the spirit will emerge through the lives of ordinary people who hear a call and answer in extraordinary ways." Emergency medical service providers answer that call every day. Every time EMS responds, they are the answer to someone else's prayer. As noted earlier, the candle here on the stage was lit in honor of the 36 extraordinary souls we honor here tonight, as well as all other EMS professionals who have given their lives in the line of duty. It symbolized the light each of them was to this world, and we know their loss has brought much darkness. In the words of St. Francis of Assisi, all the darkness in the world cannot extinguish the light from a single candle. Our honorees were the light in the midst of darkness, and their lives will forever remain a symbol of strength, service, and sacrifice. As we continue to think about those whom we honored this weekend, I encourage you to focus on the way they lived and how each of them touched and enriched lives and made a difference. In the words of Edith Wharton, there are two ways of spreading light: to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it. Many of you are struggling and might not have the strength right now to be the candle. If that is where you find yourself, then perhaps you can be the mirror that reflects the light of your loved one. And when you cannot find the light, know there will be others who have walked this same path before you, who will bring the light to you, sometimes in extraordinary ways. I invite each of you to find the candle that was given to you earlier tonight. I'd now like to invite the returning survivors, those whose loved ones were honored in previous year's services, and other EMS survivors to come forward and in one final tribute, help our honorees' families light their candles. As your candle is lit, please pass the flame to others around you until the entire room is lit.
There is a candle in every soul, some brightly burning, and some dark and cold. And there is a spirit who brings a fire, ignites a candle, and makes his home. Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the helpless, confused and torn, and hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world.
frustrated brother. See how he's tried to light his own candle some other way. See now your sister, she's been robbed and lied to, still holds a candle without a flame. So carry your candle and run to the darkness. Seek out the lonely, the tired and worn, and hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. Hey now, hey now, 'cause we are a family whose hearts are blazing. So let's raise our candles and light up the sky, praying to our Father in the name of Jesus. Make us a beacon in darkest times. Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, deceived and poor, and hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. To the darkness, seek out the confusion. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle. And go light your world.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a moment, members of the Honor Guard will direct you row by row and lead you to the atrium for the conclusion of our service. Please leave your candle on your chair as you exit.